Hey Aries cross watcher, how are you? This is looking at how Aries feels about you currently. It is a timeless reading as well. So yes, I thought it'd be interesting to see how the actual sign feels about their partner. So it'd be easy for the cross watchers to just go and check that out on my channel and see what's going on. It's also good for the actual sign as well to watch, to kind of see what's going for them in a situation and what may be coming ahead as well. So it's kind of a two birds on one stone kind of, I guess, approach or reading. But yeah, this is great for the cross watcher because it's letting you know what Aries is thinking and feeling about the current relationship situation they find themselves in, or love in general. So we've got the Nine of Swords as the energy that they're coming into the reading with. So this Aries that you're dealing with is feeling quite alone with their problems, with their thoughts. They may really need someone to talk to right now. They're quite stressed out. They probably either are having sleepless nights about the current situation or just not sleeping well, just not feeling good, maybe feeling very guilty about how things have gone, um, feeling like they can't solve a problem. There's a problem that they can't solve. They're feeling maybe very frustrated, out of control, like the situation is out of their hands, nothing that they can do about it. All they can do is wait. And they may be punishing themselves as well. So it's really kind of, the situation's really kind of got to their head. If they're not up at night, then you probably are the first thing they think about when they wake up and the last thing they think about when they go to sleep. So you're very much on their mind, and they probably even dream about you as well. So it's like you're a problem that their mind is fixated on, and they want to solve it. They want to solve it. It's like one of those things where I guess it's like the Aries energy is like once they're focused on a problem or focused on something, they're gonna um, stay focused on it until they no longer need to, or they feel they've resolved the problem. So they're fixated on you at the moment. And I think this is because with the Six of Wands and High Priestess, I think that maybe you're ignoring them, and they literally feel like their ego has been bruised because you're not giving them attention or the attention that they want. And you're just mysterious. You're maybe hard to get a reaction from out of. You could be a Pisces watching this as well. So yeah, or maybe a Virgo as well. We've got lots of earth energy here. We even got the Virgo card here, Venus in Virgo. So maybe you're just the kind of, person that kind of goes with the flow. You maybe observe more than you act. So you're quite the wise person. They always say the quietest person in the room is the wisest, and the loudest person is probably the most foolish. So I think that's kind of how you are as a person. You maybe just kind of wait to see what people do and say, and you kind of analyze that, and with your wisdom, and I think also with compassion. The High Priestess does have compassion, because she has wisdom, and there's a wisdom in knowing that nothing is perfect, no one is perfect, and we're all just trying to get by, every single one of us, no matter how it looks. We're all just trying to do the best and the right thing. So, and that's literally everyone. But that's a very deep idea. But still, she's aware, and so she probably acknowledges certain things, but also is probably very honest with herself. So you're probably very honest. If you see someone, not, if you don't think it's going to work with that person, or you feel that person, that's an obvious red flag. You may not say anything about it, but you will note it, and you will, and I also get the feeling with the High Priestess, you're very kind of, it's almost like a non-committal energy. I feel like maybe you're not that forward in kind of being committed. You would rather just wait to see what this person can prove of themselves, who this person is. You're very maybe protective as well of your personal life, your personal world. And yeah, I feel like you've got quite high standards, or specific standards at least, and You know, you're not going to just let anyone and anyone in. You'll be friends with them. You know, you could even be the kind of person, and the high priestess is quite intuitive and maybe even psychic as well. So, you know, you may kind of just you might really find it easy to get along with people, but at the same time, you don't really let them all the way in. And I feel like you're keeping this person at a bit of a distance as well. Um, this person, you know, Aries may be used to getting a lot of attention or appreciation, acknowledgement. They could also feel they have a reputation to keep as well. Maybe, you know, in obtain, you could be a goal for them, you know, you could be someone that they're trying to get so they can kind of keep their reputation or not embarrass themselves by having put the, you know, extended a gesture for it only to be rejected. We do have the Four of Cups here as well, so we are looking at um, some sort of rejection here or a no answer, a blocking off of romantic connection here. Um, so, and with the Nine of Coins as well, again, if you are a Virgo watching, then it's like maybe you decided that actually I quite like my world, or I like my independence. And this could also be what greatly attracts Aries to you is your independence. Because you're the high priestess, you know, here they're putting you on quite a pedestal, I think, as well. And then we've got the world card, yeah. So, you know, maybe you have rejected this person. Maybe you've said, no, I don't want anything more. I'd rather just have my independence. Or maybe this is this Aries where they may feel like they're just alone. But with the Nine of Coins, it would say this person may feel alone, but they're not really wanting for much. Or maybe they're dealing with someone who is like that, who's alone but isn't wanting for much, you know, isn't wanting really for anything, but they would love to maybe have a relationship. Maybe the one thing that's missing is a relationship, but not that they're really seeking it. You know, it'd have to be the right thing, the right one for this person to give up their independence. And I think that could be you who this person is thinking about, and that's why you come through in the cards here. The World card will talk about some sort of ending, something coming to an end, reaching a culmination point, reaching this climax, karma, you know, being fulfilled, things reaching an end, for a new beginning to start here as well. Also lessons being learned here. So it's like maybe a karmic lesson. Maybe this person, maybe Aries has learned that you know, learned learn something. Maybe it's learned, you know, that they can't always get things their way on their time. Maybe patience could be one of the lessons that was learned, but definitely some sort of lesson was learned, which has kind of ushered in a new mature way of being. Yeah, so I feel that this has kind of pushed them into a position where they're realizing that they may need to do more and show you more before they're going to get to be part of your world. And we do have here the Ace of Pentacles, the Princess of Pentacles, and the Prince of Pentacles, or the Page and the Knight of Pentacles. So all these Pentacles here again talking to an Earth sign. Could be a Taurus or a Capricorn, as well as a Virgo, that Aries is dealing with. Or maybe this Aries has got strong Earth placements. But yeah, it looks like here with the Ace of Pentacles that they would like, you know, if they had it their way, they would be in a, you know, they'd have you locked down with the Ace of Pentacles. Also something to do with money here. where maybe they would like to give you money or give you some commitment, give you something of monetary value, a gift. Yeah, I think they want to maybe show you as well that they can financially provide. So you could be the Nine of Pentacles type where you've got like a really, really good job and you're really independent and you really don't need for much because you just have a successful career or business, or your income is you know is good and consistent, and you're in a very good place financially. And maybe this person doesn't really impress you that much. Maybe Aries doesn't really impress you that much because it's like, well, I can do pretty much, and sorry, I'll finish my sentences. You may feel like you can do pretty much everything on your own, and feel that it's quite hard to find someone that really meets that impresses you. Yeah. So I wasn't gonna say something else and I can't remember what it was. But yeah, I feel Aries maybe finds that a bit of a challenge, but Aries loves a challenge, especially if it's an Aries male. That for them is like music to their ears. The fact that you have got a standard and that you're challenging them, it will keep them, it's like a light, the cats and the light, that's it. It's Aries has its attention on that light. Sorry, Aries, if you're watching, I don't mean to say the wrong thing, but yeah, I don't mean anything bad. But yeah, it's just a way to describe how I feel Aries is kind of fixated on this, or on the relationship, on you, on the challenge that you present. And the Prince of Pentacles, again, is someone who wants to um, prove themselves financially. They may feel they need to do a bit more to impress you, make a commitment with something financial, like, I don't know, buying you an engagement ring, if it's that stage of the relationship or stage of things, or really, wow, what's happening upstairs? That's like banging something upstairs. Don't know what's going on there. Sorry about that. Anyway, sorry. Yeah. So yeah, they want something solid with you here. And they want to offer you something, I think, solid, so like moving in together or something like that. Maybe taking you away somewhere on a holiday, something to do with spending money, using finances, because you even got here the King of Pentacles again. Someone wanting to use money, I feel, when approaching you, to offer you stability, to say that, I can offer you the lifestyle that you have and more. I can expand your life, or I can, offer you more. Maybe that's what you want. And they look like they're very, they're willing to do whatever they can, and they have come through as the King of Pentacles. So I would say that this person probably is in a good position to do that for you. They are honest, I feel, in their financial situation, and they do want to, I think, move towards you with a commitment and impress you with money. If it's not that, like if this is all like someone that you just met and this person wants to impress you with money, which can actually indicate insecurities if someone comes straight out starts talking about money. But at the same time, they could just realize that maybe these are some sort of priorities or standards for you that you have, So I don't know. So we've got the Two of Swords here as well. A decision that needs to be made that's maybe more tactical than emotional. That's also something to do with information, facts. This person may have received, is dealing with the facts here. Is being matter of fact, maybe even to an extent kind of sacrificing, I'm getting here, sacrificing for you, giving you what you want before what they want, making a judgment call as well. Again, there's a connection to the intuition here. You could be an air sign. It could be an air sign that they're dealing with as well. Maybe a Gemini. Yeah, I feel like they're going to sway you. They feel like they can sway your decision making based on the facts that they can provide you with a certain lifestyle. Like, the fact of the matter is, I'm a good candidate. The fact of the matter, regardless if you find me drop dead gorgeous or not, or you have your reservations, the fact of the matter is that I can offer you I can offer you stability. I can offer you financial security, commitment, along a relationship with longevity, a new beginning, a new solid start, someone you can rely on. And I think they're trying to prove to you that maybe they are someone you can rely on, that they're not going anywhere, that there's this solid energy I'm getting as well, especially with the banging upstairs. It sounded like someone was banging something really hard. And it's reminded me of that solid, the message about being solid. So yeah, I feel this person just wants you to feel like they are offering you a solid commitment. And then we've got the Three of Wands. Yeah, this person's going to just wait. They're going to just put their best foot forward. And that's what they're thinking. I'm going to put my best foot forward. I think this person wants security, so I'm going to show them that I can give them security. I may even talk to them about this, about ways that I make money or things I've invested in. I may give them my time. I may, make a real effort, make some sort of sacrifice for my person, so they know fully well that I'm not messing about. I've actually, they're being very direct with you. I like you. I can do this for you, and that does sound very much like Aries. Aries doesn't really beat around the bush. They like you. You're gonna know about it. They're gonna be calling you all the time, texting you all the time. They're quite brave in that way. So this is also an Aries card here as well, the Three of Wands. I think that Aries is putting their best foot forward, and they're waiting to see, hoping that you do open up emotionally a bit to them, because I think that you're not opening up that emotionally towards them. You're quite, they find you anyway. They find you to be, I think, maybe standoffish or unemotional, not really opening up emotionally. Some that they're finding hard to maybe, get in with, So, but I think they like that, because that's why they're working so hard, right? So I guess that's what, and if Aries isn't acting this way, or you find them not to be, this is how they want it to be. They want to have to prove themselves. Yeah, they want it that way. So we've got the Empress card. Yeah. The Judgment card, and the Ace of Cups for just further definition. So yeah, there is a wanting for a new love here with the Ace of Cups. We've got the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. So yeah, I feel that there is new love starting here. There is going to be a new beginning. I feel that you will make a judgment, and I think you will go for this, because again, you go from being Miss Independent to being maybe miskept, from the Nine of Coins to the Empress. The Empress is a kept woman. She works, probably, if she does work, she works from home. She focuses on the children, on the home life, on nurturing the home, nurturing the family, social events. Like, she's very much a kept woman. She's the Emperor. She's like the Queen of Queens. She probably has mates, or helpers, servants, cleaners. You know, she would not get her hands dirty. She would now be a lady of leisure. So yeah, I need to find myself an Aries. But yeah, I think you're moving into that here. And even the Six of Coins would suggest that there is definitely someone that wants to give you some sort of financial gift or a gift, or wants to kind of be generous towards you. Okay. You have got the Seven of Swords underneath there as well. So Seven of Swords can confirm that there is this kind of being privy to certain information and being able to use that to your advantage. You know, so this person may just have figured you out. Maybe they may feel that they figured you out, or they're trying to be clever. They're trying to be smart about it. They could be asking friends or people or figuring things out. Maybe they're looking up your star sign and figuring out what it is that you like. You know, they say Virgos actually, and even all earth signs basically do base a lot of their decisions when it comes to long-term relationships on the financial aspects of the union. So, okay, so let's pull a card for Aries. Yeah, there's we've got work here. Let's pull one more card. All right, so I was going to say here with Judgment card, this can talk about rebirths as well, some sort of rebirth, renewal, new starts. So yeah, that could be what's going on here. You may find that your life changes in quite a lovely way. We've got the new love card here at the base of the deck as well. So yeah, this could be a new love for Aries. Maybe Aries has fallen in love. This could be a rebirth for Aries, a renewal for Aries, some sort of healing also could be taking place. You could maybe feel that, or maybe Aries feels like this relationship brings in a lot of healing. But I think they would like to treat you like the Empress as well. Which could be very healing in a lot of ways. So yeah, work and karma. So are you meeting this person at work? Has this person met you at work? Has it been a karmic situation? I feel lessons are being learned here though with the World card. Wow, there's like some sort of renewal here with these cards. Yeah, there's a new beginning here. A karmic cycle has ended, and there is this new love that's beginning for a lot of you, for a lot of Aries people as well, where they've come to this awareness, an awakening, a growth, a moving forward, a moving past, like they've matured into, they've learned something, a lesson has finally sunk in about what it means to maybe be in a relationship, or what it takes to have a successful relationship. An awareness as well about who it is that they want, a clarity. But again, this is also doing something where you can't turn back as well, like letting something out of the bag, saying something that you can't take back and you are forever kind of held accountable for, or something like that. So maybe this person may be expressing how they feel, coming out to maybe say sorry about something that may have gone wrong in the past, or to say that they just really, really like you and want to be with you. Yeah, then we've got freedom here as well. So maybe it's a sense of freedom that this person feels when they're with you as well. Maybe as well, you kind of, like if this person does work a lot, which Aries people are, I think every Aries I've known has worked really hard. You'll work Monday to Saturday, you know, with 2 jobs, like very ambitious. So it could also feel to this person that that even that you basically give them something to work for, if that makes sense. Like you kind of give them a bit more focus to the reason why they work so hard. A relationship, keeping someone happy, keeping somebody else comfortable. So it could be that as well. And to be honest with you, that it probably will be more Aries energy, because Aries relates to the Emperor, and the Emperor takes care of the Empress. You know, the Emperor would not really send out his Empress to work or do anything, unless she wanted to, or unless they both kind of felt that it was the best thing. But the Emperor generally wants to kind of take care of all finances, and then you know, that's usually how the Emperor energy works from my perspective. Very traditional kind of man woman kind of connection. And we have to remember as well that the tarot deck is very traditional. You know, it was created in quite traditional times. So that's what I'm kind of getting. And I think Aries is just doing that naturally. And, you know, you are providing this very happy opportunity for them to be able to express who they are. But right now they're feeling a bit rejected, but it's making them work hard. So yeah, they're just dealing with someone that yeah, they're just dealing with someone that is not the easiest to please, I feel. But there is a new love here. So Aries is falling in love. And you're making them very, very happy here. So yeah, it's quite a lovely reading, really. So happy that they maybe even feel set free. And they will feel set free, I think, if you do give that a yes, because right now they're in the Nine of Swords. But yeah, Unfinished Symphony again is further confirmation that there is some sort of major ending and brand new beginning happening here. And it is karmic, so it's kind of not, that's not necessarily negative. It could be a very positive karmic connection where you're going to learn a lot together, or have already even started to learn lessons whilst being together. So I'm going to leave it there. It's already been long enough, this reading. So thank you so much for being here. I'll see you next time. All right, bye.